Hi guys, this is AC Gamer back with another video on CounterSide. Now this is a global video because I will be going over 4 particular awakened units that the global audience should be saving for. Now we currently have 2 out of the 4 characters on the SEA server, so that's why I'm currently on my SEA account, because I will be going over those 2 characters on here. Then I'll later on talk about the other 2 characters, showing you guys the PV, and then go over to Pride and go over the skills. But yeah, hopefully you guys like this video. Stay tuned for more content on CounterSide. Tell me down in the comment section how much resources you guys have currently, how much classified recruitments do you guys have, and tell me down in the comment section which particular characters that I mentioned are you guys going to be saving for. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get right into it. So currently the SEA server currently has one of the amazing characters that we'll be talking about, and that is Awakened Regina. Now I recently just did a video on her if you guys want a much in-depth detail on whether on how strong she is, but we currently have her right now. This is the first day she's been in the server, and I'm telling you guys right now, she is a must summon for PvP. She is truly amazing. The way she looks is also amazing, and her skills are also pretty amazing. So with Regina Mercady, there's some things you need to know, which is she is a 7 deployment cost character, which is, yes, very expensive. However, she definitely deserves that cost, or she makes up for that cost, because she can tank for like a certain amount of time, and then she can dish out so much damage. You guys just basically don't need any other characters to help with damage. All you do need is characters to help her out. In PvP is where she truly shines. Now PvE as well, she's also very strong, but with PvP, damn, she is absolutely broken. Now let's go over her skills. Now there's a lot of stuff to talk about, but essentially what you need to know is that she has 2 phases. Now the first phase allows her to tank, so she gets a shield. You go over to the passive, so cast ice barrier when deployed, cannot be cancelled, so no one can remove that. When ice barrier is active, becomes immune to all hit stuns, sleep and stun. When ice barrier is active, HP increases 100% while gradually losing HP every second, up to 30%. I will be showing you guys how this mechanic actually works, so you guys don't get too confused. When ice barrier is active, attack increase up to 150%, and ice barrier is removed when HP falls below 50%. So for that initial run, when you deploy her, she's going to be tanking. However, her speed is very slow, but she basically stays still, she tanks it. You basically just want to make sure she gets out of that first phase, but that first phase allows her to just tank a bit of damage, which is very good. And then you just stall in time so that you can get your deployment resources back up, so you can quickly deploy characters to help when she transitions into the second phase. Now the second phase is when the ice barrier is removed, and that basically allows her to deal a lot of damage. Now during the stage where she has the barrier, she's unable to use a special or ultimate skill, but once she's out of that stage, she's able to spam ultimate, not spam essentially, but actually she's able to spam her special skill. So as you can see, overruns cool time and cast immediately, and she basically dishes out so much damage, it's truly scary to see. She's also able to do AoE attack with her ultimate skill. So cast adds, okay wait, no, so yeah, target affected by freeze, so she's able to add freeze, and she's able to deal extra damage to those units. Basically she is a tank for a few seconds, and then whole hell breaks loose, and the only units you need for her is a unit that would help her sustain her HP and keeps her safe. But yeah, that is Regina Mercady, a must save for the global audience. Trust me on that, she's absolutely amazing. Now let's go, actually wait, I said I would show you guys a bit of gameplay, so let's go into this. Go over here, you definitely want to use the AI, but the first thing, as you can see, she goes in, she has like a huge AoE attack. This is the shield, there we go. So this is the first phase she's in essentially, and then once enough damage is done, she will transition to the second phase. But as you can see, she's constantly losing HP, but she's able to regain it. So I'm going to summon, we're not going to do that, summon ground type units as well, there we go. And eventually she will go into her second phase, and when she does this ability, I believe that's her ultimate as well as her special skill, and there we go, second phase. And then all hell breaks loose and she's absolutely insane. Once again, showcase the ultimate skill. There we go, and bam 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 bam. So I'm sorry I'm spending a lot more time talking about Regina, but she's truly amazing. I'm fascinated with this character. So that is number one, the character you guys should save for. But to be honest, all four of the characters are equally a must-have, or not really must-have, but equally amazing characters to save for. Now the second character I would recommend you guys to save for is another character currently on the SEA server, but I don't really want to spend too much on this character because all you really need to know is the damage is insane and it basically helps soldier team. And from that, you guys should already know who I'm talking about. That is the character known as Kurin. So let me go over to management, sorry, because I already have the character. So Kurin is a soldier character and primarily helps the soldier team. And when Kurin comes out actually in the global server, it will come out with another character known as Warden. Now Warden should be a farmable SSR character that is absolutely amazing. Let me just quickly show you guys Warden. So there it is. Now Warden 2 cost, but you should also know that Kurin also summons his own Warden as well, and he has amazing skills that just helps out. So one of the biggest antagonists to the soldier team is a character like Harab, which she basically confuses them and turns your allies to your own enemy. Well, luckily for you, Kurin is able to stop that from happening even if you use any 2-cost character. So it gives you basically a confusion immunity, so that's amazing. Able to deal a lot of damage as well, trust me. Against, actually, it should be one of the strongest or highest DPS character in the game when he comes out. So yeah, that is all you essentially need to know about Kurin. Let me go over and show you guys his animation. And yeah, I've actually not used him on the SEA server right now because I don't really use soldier team in PvP, but and when the soldier team is available, actually soldier team is rarely available because they get banned a lot. But this is Kurin, and this is how he is when he summons in. And as you can see, the 2 wardens in here, and there is one issue with him actually is he's a squishy character. So you definitely, well, you're going to build him with attack speed, I believe, or just increasing his attack. But yeah, this is the character. Let's showcase his special skill. There we go. Ultimate skill. There we go. So very cool character. One of the few male characters we have in CounterSide. So that is at number 2. Now for the other 2 characters, I will be transitioning in and showing you guys the PV whilst I talk about them over it. Now the third Awakened character that the global audience should be saving for is going to be Awakened Rosaria. Now Rosaria was everyone's favorite character when she was announced in the SEA version because she was just absolutely stunning, beautiful, sitting rifle, everything we wanted. And then we have the Awakened Rosaria, which is just exactly the same but even stronger, even more beautiful, and absolutely useful character. So if you're in the global server as well as the SEA server, then I highly recommend you guys save for Awakened Rosaria. And primarily what she does is a straight up damage dealer. She is a sniper unit, so we already have one very strong sniper unit known as Awakened Xiaolin, or oh no, rearm Xiaolin, sorry, and then we also have Awakened Queen, or Replacer Queen. However, I do feel like Awakened Rosaria might be able to dish out a lot more damage than the Awakened Replacer Queen. However, Replacer Queen is a 5 deployment cost character, whereas Awakened Rosaria is a 6 deployment cost character. So what's very unique about Rosaria is the fact that she does have a skill that helps her against assassination, which unfortunately the Replacer Queen do not have. So I kind of feel like it balances out, especially if you're using her in PvP. Would you rather use Awakened Rosaria or Awakened Queen, Replacer Queen? I feel like my answer will go towards the Awakened Rosaria, just because I will be protected against sniping characters. There's a lot of really good ones in the game, so I feel like Awakened Rosaria will be a very strong character. Now besides that mechanic, she also just basically dishes out a bunch of strong DPS damage, so massive rage on her ability, and she also prioritizes air characters as well. So in PvP, characters like Lee So-yoon will be the first target for her, and essentially, damn, she's going to be killing them. She also has an AoE true damage ability, and she's able to increase her attack by a lot. She has great survivability. The only issue you would find with her is the fact that you're going to be building her with actually no, you can build her with cooldown reduction, which is great. The only issue you will have with her is a high deployment cost at 6, but then again, she just does she does a lot for that deployment cost. And I should be showing you guys the PV as well to show you guys how amazing and beautiful Awakened Rosaria looks like. And there we go for number 3. Now, going over to the last Awakened character that the global audience should be saving for, we have Awakened Shifuyu. Now, I will be prioritizing or making a list at the end of the video going over which ones you should prioritize first. So number 1 all the way to number 4, number 4 being the one that's very strong, but against the other 3 characters just not as strong. But all 4 of them equally, I would definitely say, are characters you guys want to save for. Anyways, with Awakened Shifuyu, what do you guys need to know about her? Now, she is a straightforward character, which basically her main kit is just the ability to dish out a huge amount of damage. She has great survivability as well, and her main utility or main niche skill that she does have, which is very good, is the ability to target backline characters. So usually in PvP, where you have characters or players that love to deploy the snipers at the back and they dish out a bunch of damage, well, all you need to do is deploy Shifuyu, and she's going to be targeting the backline characters, which is very toxic in my opinion. So she's very strong in that regards. Now, she is a 6 deployment cost character. She is a ground type character, and she only attacks the ground type units as well. She does have the ability to go she's immune to damage for a certain amount of time, which is very good, which I find to be very nice. However, in PvE, she won't really give you anything different from all the other strong Awakened characters we have in game. Obviously damage will be there, strong survivability, able to dish out damage to backline characters. Maybe you can build a new type of team around her for PvE, but then again, I still feel like she's still a very strong character for PvE and PvP. So those are the 4 characters I would highly recommend people in the global server to save for. They are absolutely fantastic. It is going to cost you a lot if you do get absolutely shafted with the with the summons, but hopefully you guys get amazing luck. Now, I will be rating the characters in terms of which one you should prioritize first, and then tell me down in the comment section which one you guys will be picking. I highly recommend you guys going for whoever you think looks cool, because all 4 of them are just very strong characters. So my priority ranking is at number 1, I put Awakened Regina, just because I believe in PvP, her new mechanic or the new type of meta you will be running will just be essentially amazing, and just having Regina can make her into a one-man army. Obviously you're going to need characters to protect her, but overall she is a character I would highly recommend you guys to go ahead and summon for. Now, coming in at number 2, we have Rosaria. I feel like her utility in both PvE and PvP in terms of just huge amount of damage is absolutely insane. 6 deployment cost as well, very fantastic. And number 3, we have Shifuyu. I put her there just in case, well, just in terms of my preferences. I feel like she doesn't really offer too much out of PvP, but she's still very strong in PvE as well. Now, the reason why I put Korean at number 4 is just simply the fact that he is a soldier character. Not many people might have the best gear built out for him, because you're not going to be building him with like cooldown reduction. Let me just quickly go ahead and check. I believe you build him with like attack speed, attack speed, any spectral sets, or cooldown reduction. But it's going to be a lot harder to have those gears set for soldier characters, because most of the best characters in the game are counter units, and I'm pretty sure a majority of global audience or players have been building the best gear for their counter units more than the soldier characters. But then again, this is just entirely based on my preferences. If you guys think a character looks more cool and you guys want to get them, then sure, go ahead and get them. Anyways, that's all I wanted to talk about. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you find this video helpful and useful. It's been your boy AC Gamer, and I'm out.